Get yourself cozy because you're going to lava this tour by Debbos. Let's go. All right, everyone. Welcome. We are on Debbos' island for another offending commit checkout. We're going to tour her island. I'm here with Ellie Jelly. Say hi, Ellie.
Hi, everyone.
And we're going to be walking out. We're going to be seeing everything on Debbos' island. All right, here we go. Hi, Debbos.
Hi guys, how are you?
We're doing great. Your island
Welcome
is peaceful.
It is peaceful. I named it peaceful because when I played Animal Crossing, all my southern hemisphere islands for about a year were named peaceful in some variety.
Oh, that's cool.
And when I started in January, I thought, oh, it's southern hemisphere. I'll call it peaceful.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. God, I had the googly eyes on. Probably cringe though.
No, it's fine.
I just forget that I wear them just to entertain myself. Here we go.
Well, we are humble guests on your island. I will follow you around. You let me know where you want to go.
All righty. Well, this is the basic downtown area. Everything's kind of close by. Since it's my first island, of course, everything was more close together than my second one that I'm currently creating.
Excellent.
But I still love it. I still enjoy what I did. I hate the road options. So when I finally got to have the green mossy brick, it was like, yes, my road.
Uh-huh. I like how you surrounded the jacaranda trees with the brick and the cement. It's very nice. It's very...
Yeah, I made this huge open area and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. And then finally in time, I had a chance to go, oh, I'll put a center seating area. Because this was all before we had vehicles, and
yeah,
I'm not good with the motorcycle, so I gave my motorcycle to Franklin. It's like, here, you can have this. Well, let's start over here. This is my animal area. You'll find influences from everybody. Soho and her bridges that are up highs kind of thing. So
awesome.
This is my Soho bridge.
I liked how you mixed the grasses. That's a really cool pattern.
Yeah, this is me being creative. I've done a couple of weird things with the ground, and it takes time and it's annoying, but I love it.
I love all the fruit boxes.
This is my animal area. And so I extended the patchwork just for part of it. My house used to be here, but then I gave it to Irwin once I decided I needed more room. And all my animals live together, including my dog, which is the rare dog of a poodle. She's in here.
Rare doggos.
Yeah. They have a swimming area. But they live all together in harmony, which is nice. It's great.
Layla, Berlin, Bash.
Yeah, my grandson is Bash the chicken when it comes to Minecraft, so I thought I have to name him Bash, even though it's a male name. That's Bash the chicken.
Henny Penny Nookie. Like Janookie?
Before Jen decided to have everybody name her chicken Janookie, I named one of my chickens Nookie. I said, well, it's already got one, and it's called Nookie. She goes, well, okay. She wasn't thrilled with Nookie, but that's what she got.
That's what you get.
That's what you got. Yeah. And then I have the bee area, my apiary back here, which is apparently in need of being harvested at the moment.
Oh yeah, they're having a party, aren't they?
Yeah, they're bouncing all over the place there. I like my apiary, my new island, so much more. But you learn through this game by playing it.
Absolutely.
Back there is Irwin's storage area, which used to be my original storage area and crafting area. But you know how easy it is to grow out of that space.
Yes, I do, from personal experience.
But I thought I'll just keep it here as a remembrance, and I'll put all of Irwin's extra supplies in here in case we need anything.
Fantastic. It's the little things, like I like how, you have seating just about everywhere.
I have seating just about everywhere.
Yeah, just to sit down and...
You get different views everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't have a lot of high areas to look out and enjoy everything, but They have
Uh-oh.
seating everywhere.
Oh, okay. I was like, worried. The animals are getting out. Oh, no. There's no gate
Oh
there.
no,
Okay.
they have free roam.
Cool.
I just have to remember not to do this. Is what exactly what I just did. Knock my fence off.
I think we've all done that at least 50
Oh yeah.
times.
So we might as well head over here. Oh, he's going after the turkeys.
Oh,
So
yeah.
over here is where my orchards are.
All right.
And again, that's the original orchard area. But just enough. And then one of my guest houses is over there because they have beach access. We'll go there next.
I like how everything's diagonal and just lined up very pretty.
This whole island is diagonal, and which is why with my next island, I made sure I had a horizontal and vertical rivers because after diagonal everything, it was annoying.
Oh.
It was too much trouble, but I like it. It's fine. I dealt with it.
Yeah.
And when you see fruit being picked in real life, they usually put boxes next to or underneath the trees to collect the fruit. So I thought, why not stick the boxes under there?
That's brilliant.
And then it actually helps the fruit go to the side when it does come to harvesting it. The bananas are the only one that doesn't work because I planted those first, not knowing I had boxes. We have the surplus.
I think it makes sense for bananas to go bananas, you know?
And that's exactly what they do. So I call this turkey trot spot because the turkeys love this spot. I think it was Speck who had done a little build like this between two areas. So I found this little area between two tropical spots and I went, oh, this is what I want to do. We're lucky we don't have a shark in the pond today. Often we have a shark in here, which is kind of entertaining. So I built this really crazy mushroom bar back here. I haven't supplied it with drinks yet. I should probably.
What kind of drinks would you have in your mushroom bar?
Oh, the brews.
Yeah.
I have a brewery entirely, so that I would let them. Did you have a good swim? Was the water good?
Great.
So, and this lights up at night. It's really pretty at night.
Oh, yeah.
And with the glow buttons and all, and then the mushroom tile. But yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to think how close we are map-wise to... We are actually close by the Oof private beach. If you'd like to, do you have your wings with you?
I have wings with me. Yep.
All right.
Have wings will travel.
Yeah, we could take a little shortcut this way.
Okay.
This was my second island, so it's right over there where the umbrellas are.
Fun.
Yeah, where this was my second island, it didn't get the best chapter, but I decided to make a private beach for everybody. And we have beverages and drinks and snacks and plushies if you need a good plushie. And we have the Oof private beach in case you want to come have a picnic with all your Oof buddies.
Yeah, just oofing around.
You gotta, invite the doof and the oof and the foof and whoever else is coming.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Ooftastic.
And so usually you come in via the teletower. So I gave a little hopping path with the lily pads. So
Perfect.
we can go back that way.
You're like, you feel like a ninja when you run across them.
He's happy.
Ah, she pushed me off.
Maybe you needed a bath?
Yeah, I probably did.
And so over here is my private entrance into my chapter. I have my entrances very well hidden on all my islands, so you really don't see it.
Ooh, that is very sneaky.
Yeah, it's not as hidden in the front, but I thought, well, I'd put an Oof beach in the front, so you really can't hide that way.
I love it.
Nice little chapter. It's got seating for everybody, and everybody can take home a souvenir if they don't have one already.
I get a little picture here. Get y'all in the picture. Excellent. Awesome.
Looks like I've got a turkey stuck. Are you stuck up there? Poor
He's
animals get stuck on the walls.
either stuck or he's doing some recon lookout just in case there's any
Yes. My
any,
other chapter
spies.
has a secret exit in case we get found out and we need to escape quickly, but this one doesn't. So I'm glad we have a turkey on duty here.
It's
Keeping
our
our alarm system.
lurky turkey.
Everybody needs a lurky turkey. Yeah. So this is my second oof chapter,
Wonderful.
but the one that belongs on peaceful. And of course, everybody should have wary moves of bush devils around so that nobody really wants to spend time over there. Let's just take the teletower back.
Sounds good. Ninja.
Let's go back to town.
Okay.
So it will be in the middle of the green path behind residence services. Oh yeah, too much Animal Crossing here. Behind the town center. Between the dock and downtown.
Let's see where you went.
Brings us back to town. But you know, the stores are the stores. We're all familiar with what we have. Depends on how we lay them out.
It's such a good point though, and I like making this point. Is like we all have the same tools. Everybody uses them different ways, and it makes for some really interesting things.
I love that we all do the same. It was like the same with Animal Crossing. Did you play Animal Crossing?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now you ask Ellie about Animal Crossing, she's gonna say, "Girl."
Oh, I have 14 DAs. I have Pirate Islands, Christmas Islands, Halloween Islands, Candyland Islands, Moon Islands. I have the crazy amount of islands, so I went theme crazy on Animal Crossing. All right, so my Tucker box is a farm-to-table restaurant.
Ooh.
And because I wasn't interested in making a giant farm, in fact, it was the last licenses. Hi, Sheila. How are you? I put our farm up here for our farm-to-table restaurant.
Oh, that's cool.
And it really has been big enough to provide me all the food items that I need and the space that I need to grow and provide the restaurant with whatever they need.
That's really cool. It makes so much sense too. I mean, a lot of the trying to think about how to describe them, but the stock crops, they you really don't need to have like a huge farm of them, you know?
You don't. I don't know why people make these massive. And I mean, I've got 60 million dinks in the bank on this island, and it's like I'll never spend it. It's crazy. I wish I could share with my other island. Oh, apparently my fertilizer's ready. Oh well. But yeah.
Always something to do on Dinkum.
Well, that's life. Always something to do. Whether you want to do it's a problem.
Yep.
Good to see you too. And then one of the things I enjoy doing around most of my walkways here, around the rivers and stuff, I make these kind of nature walks around my ponds. This isn't one of the better ones, but I'll bring you around this one just because it's in the general direction to which we need to go. But I make these little paths. I have one of these on my other island as well that goes to my house, but I have to make more. And I just love it. It's just a little walkway, and it's pretty, and it's rustic, and it makes me happy.
It makes me happy.
So most of my little pond areas have those.
Really cool.
If you had diving helmets, or if you want diving helmets, there is, but it's too late at night. Maybe after we sleep. There is an underground world down here. I kind of consider it like mermaid land because it's got a lot of pink and white and furniture in it. But at this time of night, it's going to get dark real quick.
Okay.
And I don't think it will be as dramatic. I mean, you can go down if you want, but I think it's better to wait.
No problem. We'll save
So
that
we
one
can
for a
walk.
bit. What is
Yeah.
this over here, these patterns? Just a pretty pattern?
Yeah, this was me trying to figure out quilt patterns and what it would look like. And then I went, well, now what am I going to do with it? So I stuck a bunch of plants on it and went, oh, I'll deal with it later. So this is me dealing with it later. It's like, yeah, well, this is fine. It's something different.
It is
So-
cool, though.
Yeah, over here I have a shooting course for shooting bows and arrows. I am horrible at it, and I think it's because I play on a controller.
I also
And
play
I
on a
figured
controller.
someday it's gonna. I figure someday it's gonna just overspill into this area over here because there's places you can hide and run around and stuff. But so if you wanted to have practices,
That's cool. That's a cool concept,
Yeah.
just to do
so
practice.
yeah, this is my shooting range, and then I have barrels, and someone suggested putting in the scarecrows. Oh, an excellent idea.
That is an excellent idea.
I think it might have been. I don't know who suggested it, but somebody suggested it. Beck, maybe
Someone who plays Dinkum.
someone who plays Dinkum. Yeah. So-
The area that you had, the deal with it later pad reminds me of a splash pad. I don't know why I got that feeling from it.
I agree. I think that's, yeah, I don't know. I can just see people running around in it, but for right now, it's just there for decoration because I couldn't figure out what to do with it. Leaving it blank without the flowers made it look even worse. So I have a tractor course that's rugged. It's kind of like an outback ride kind of thing. And I have a bomb area for helicopter runs.
Oh, wow.
For helicopter bomb practice, of course.
Right, of
There's a
course.
I have a sandcastle. Let's see what else I have. I have a brew area.
You lead
Trying
the
to think of
way.
where
We'll follow.
where to take you next. Well, I guess we can all get on the helicopter.
Okay.
We'll do the sandcastle first. Everybody on?
I'm on.
All right, we'll go to the sandcastle first. Here, this is my helicopter pad for you.
Ooh. Nice looking helipad.
Well, it was where I put all my fish and bugs for when the NPCs want something, but when they needed to have all my fish for all the goodies for the new update, I just made it my helipad at that point. This is Rain's area here where we propagate all the flowers. This is her propagation area. Pretty similar to
Excellent.
most everybody else's areas.
We'll take a look at that on foot in a minute, too.
Okay. Well, we can land here and we can kind of go here, there, and everywhere. Let me just plop this down nicely here. Yeah, this hasn't gotten an update. I've been kind of decided it was okay to call in the Christmas stuff since I was not going to wait till December. But this is my beach bar.
I like
Little
the beach
smoothie
bar.
Food and drink for all.
Yummy.
Yeah. Someone says I should put somebody back here. It's like, I don't know about that.
Sometimes less is more.
Yeah. Over here is where my brew area is.
Oh, I like this dock area. Very nice. Seating.
Yeah. For the giant ships. That and the castle has a big ship area.
There's a castle.
Yeah, I have a sandcastle.
Oh, the sandcastle. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a sandcastle. I was not about to make anything more. So this is my brewery, where we can do some harvesting and then we can have some beverages. This is where I wish we could we have fresh brewed out of the barrel if you want either wattle juice or or a bottle brush. Choice is yours. Pick
Ooh.
away, enjoy, feel free. Fresh out of the barrel. I'm sure it's delicious.
Well, let's see. That's what is it? 2023. Yeah, it's a good year.
It was funny the weekend that Jersey was making Soho's lighthouse. I was in the process of making my lighthouse because one of my guest houses are behind this building, behind this area. I made a lighthouse keeper's house and a lighthouse behind the brew area. And it was so funny. It's like, oh, I'm in the process of making that myself. His is mine's not as fancy as his, but it's like, it's all right. I was making mine at the same time. We all had the same era. Then I put all the ugly brew stuff back here. This is not pretty to look at, so
Oh,
we hide
yeah.
we hide the ugly processing area. Just keep the pretty stuff out front.
Right. And
And then,
this is nice, nicely decorated inside.
well, thank you.
Now that's something
Ellie,
that we haven't really seen too
have the
much
same
of
shirt
is interior decorating, you know?
Yeah, I haven't gone too wild on the interior decorating. I made sure that everything's decorated, but that's about it.
Maybe James will add more interior decorating
so.
stuff.
Over there is beginnings of a pirate ship. I hope we get more pirate items. I haven't done much to it other than place it. Soho had put campfires around hers, and I really like the look of it. So I thought, oh, I'll do that too.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you've seen her pirate ship wreck, but
I believe
plopped it-
so.
yeah. I plopped it down. I was like, I like this. I still haven't painted my ship or anything, but I keep hoping for more items. I should bring out some pirate hats and stuff and put it around.
Have you been to Disney World?
Oh, yes, I have.
One of our favorite rides is the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Now, have you been to Disneyland?
No, we have not.
Their Pirates is better.
Ooh.
I know, I've been on both. I had to tell you, Pirates in Disneyland is better than Pirates in Disney World.
Road trip, Ellie. Yay!
Alrighty. Well, I can take you to the sandcastle at this point. Do a bit of flying. If you need to stock up on any juices or anything, you can grab some for your pocket since we'll be doing some flying around.
I'll be okay, but thank you so
You'll
much.
be okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, I like how you mixed the wood paths here. That's a cool look.
Yeah, Spec does that. I'm learning to do that more and more. Spec really likes to use a lot of different paths together. So I thought, it does look better. And I may not be as good at it as she is, but I'm enjoying it and I'm learning and I think I'm improving.
Yeah, I use a lot of different patterns for my helipads just to experiment.
Yes.
A lot of fun.
Your helipads are amazing. We can just leave the helicopter here because the castle's right over here. So
okay. And I love this look. The fence with the rope fence and the boats and
yeah, I love the rope fence. It really does do docks amazingly well.
it does. I want to lean on it.
You'll fall over.
I would, and I would be okay. This is cool. Sandcastle.
Yeah, and the
Huge.
sandcastle walls are amazing. That makes this pattern. And I thought, what am I going to do with these walls? And once it started making it, and it started making the pattern, I went, this is fine.
This is fine. That's my motto.
Right. Yeah, this is good. So the kitchen, I still haven't updated everything. I got these guys' food over here, but I didn't put anything in the kitchen. We need more kitchen items. We need a refrigerator. We need pots and pans.
Right?
Come
on, James.
I know, we need more. And then just a simple bedroom.
I mean,
So
we got a
is a
cast iron
functioning-
skillet, you know? What's next?
Can you place it though?
Right, we cannot place it.
Exactly. It's like, why? So it's a functioning castle for the most part, and I have a courtyard
Ooh.
as all good. And what's funny is I didn't realize, but the frillies are here. I didn't.
Yes.
This was ahead of time. I had no idea. And I came down here the other day. It's like, oh, we have a couple of dogs, but it's like the frillies rule back here.
I know. We need a jester hat now. We got googly eyes. We need a jester hat.
with bells that ring.
With bells that ring. Absolutely.
Does this one show the pattern on the side? I'll show Ellie my pattern on the side, but I don't think it will work over here. No, I'll have to see it out front. Another place where I played with the patterns that we can make with the natural materials.
Awesome.
But yeah, so this is my castle, and it cracks me up that the shells spawn on it. So I could pick them up, but they'll just spawn again.
That's really cool. It's intentional, you know.
Well, I had to take over the space, and therefore it will just spawn shells. It's like, okay, well, it's a sandcastle. That's normal. So I've seen people start making really big, huge, elaborate ones, but no, I haven't. So here's another pattern that I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it, but I love it. It's like, where am I going to put this? Does anybody need polka dots?
That's
what happens when you put sand on dirt. You get polka dots. So I thought, I need to do something back here with the polka dot area. I just need to. I just don't know what. Especially with the sandcastle in the background. But
a big picnic area.
Yeah, I guess.
Just tossing ideas at the bed.
Maybe benches, though. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's right.
it is.
I just think it's so fun. It's like, wow, what else can we do with the stuff that we have naturally, you know? All righty, let's go
Ellie.
back.
Ellie's gonna take a picture.
Oh, that's fine. All the pictures you want, my dear. Sharing ideas is what we do.
Absolutely.
Oh, I should show Ellie this too. I forgot about my daisy field.
Daisy field.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
That's better during the day too. Maybe we should sleep here.
Alrighty. Trying to think of a really creative name for like Fortress of something. It's not Fortress of Solitude, but it's like Fortress of Sandy Bums or something.
I don't know. I don't see it much of a fortress as much. I just see it as a sandcastle, but that's just how I see it.
And we're back.
Get up. No, get up, you silly girl. All right.
I think we all have an inner charms, don't we?
So this is something I made early on. It's the first spring. It's like, I can make a daisy field.
Oh.
I love it.
I want to be able to lay down in it, though. And it's like, I want to be able to sit in it and lay down in it. And it's like, I can run around in it, but I can't do anything else.
I want to sneeze in it.
Well, that would be too. I'd be wheezing away in real life. But and it's like, I want to make a giant one. I thought it takes up too much space. And then I built the guest house. And it's like, oh, well, I'll just put a nice little daisy field beside it and hide it away as a secret.
I'm getting some pictures. These are great.
I haven't seen anybody make a daisy field yet either, too. It's like, really? Am I the only one? I can't be the only one.
And I know you know this, having played Animal Crossing, but like when your flowers go wild.
Oh, yeah. And I wouldn't let them do that on Animal Crossing. I knew better. But they're so much easier to pick up here.
I like how you mix these flowers up here. That's good.
Yeah.
Good mix.
They border, and then that's oh my goodness, my orchard over there.
Oh yes, right.
All right, we can go hop on the helicopter. We should probably stop in at the underwater area while it's sunlight and beautiful and bright.
Awesome.
And then we'll go over to the tractor area. Yeah. So this, the islands are huge. There's always more places to build and to create.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's only so many ideas that I really want to do.
And time, of course, is always a...
Oh, I'm afraid being retired, I have lots of time.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I've been playing since January and I have over 800 hours between the two islands. I think 600 hours are in this one and the other couple hundred are in the other island at this point.
Awesome.
But yeah. So we can go to the underwater. Does everybody have helmets? Do we need to get helmets?
I have a helmet on me.
Diving helmet. Ellie, do you have a diving?
I don't.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I moved them here, if they're maybe in the other area. Okay, let me drop this one. I'll go grab one for me. You can just jump in.
All right. Whee.
Oh, I didn't check the Crocs.
Ooh. So what did you call this area again?
I look at it more like a mermaid area, like where mermaids would live.
I want to be where the people are.
Right. Because it's more of a house, so it's not 100% complete. I've done about 75 or 80%, and then I was like, I need different items. So I thought, I'll put it on hold, and when we get new items, I'll add to it.
This is very, very cool.
But there's bedrooms and living rooms and libraries and little passageways to walk around with and hang out with the fish. But during the daylight is where it's best. Once it gets nighttime, it's really hard to see and work in. But I wouldn't mind living down here.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Now that we can diving helmets.
Yes.
Ooh,
I collected
the croc.
So we do have a croc. Yeah, I didn't check for crocs, but I don't think they'll bother us as long as we're down here. Usually they're
Surface.
Really
Usually
neat view.
yeah,
Walking
usually
under him.
I saw someone in an underwater area with a shark swimming around it, and as long as they were on the bottom, the shark didn't bother them.
Yeah, it was only when they're
Yeah.
swimming, I think.
And then I wanted to put more of this pathing, as you can see where I stopped working on it because I thought, oh, I want to put the pathing in, but then it was like, okay, this will have to wait because the pathing was just going to take so much work. It's like maybe not. We'll see. I think it's a point. But yeah, my underwater world.
That's awesome.
I just envisioned it like a mermaid lagoon, you know. You even got a boogie board. You are so sad.
Well, I saw Ellie had hers, and I remembered I had mine on me.
Oh, good for you.
And if you have the boogie board and you just kind of like tap the jump key, you kind of fly underwater.
I haven't played with that aspect of it yet. It took me forever to get the diving helmet, and I allow myself to use the dev commands, but only after I've earned the first one. So it took me forever, and I went from not getting a diving helmet for months and months and months and months and months, and then in one day I got 4. It was like, okay. Januki kept offering me one and this and that. I was like, no, I want to earn it. I'm good.
That's cool.
I'll just wait. So that's my underwater world. Did I show you my fountain park? Yeah, we went to the fountain, didn't we? Did we go to the fountain?
I don't think so.
Let's walk up here.
All right.
We took a detour. Like I said, around all my little ponds and rivers have little walkways like this.
Really nice. Very nicely
And
decorated.
yeah.
Oh.
And then this is just a very simple fountain park with the mushrooms. Very
So
simple.
here's the fun thing, right? Is that you look at this and you're like, simple, right? But everybody else looks at it and we're like, wow, right?
Yeah, I prefer simple. Sometimes things are just too much. This is about the most marble I've used altogether in any of my builds. It's like, I'm just not that person, you know?
But my point is that, you know, even Ellie's like, something on my eye. I'm like, no, this is legit. This is really good. You get used to it, I guess, after a while.
Well,
But
you
this
just
is
see what
very
other
well
people
done.
do, and it's like it's so dramatic, and it's like, no, I'm not that person. I'm a very easy, minimalist kind of person for the most part. So I like this. Why, thank you, Ellie. I can't believe we both have our rainbow shirts on, but hey, it's Pride Month. You got to wear it, right?
Absolutely.
Alrighty, back to the helicopter. Yeah, so most of my areas are connected with these kind of walkways, and I'm starting to build them up on my other island as well. You on?
I
Sorry.
am on. I'm good.
Okay.
Stand in the back, let the cape flow freely.
We can. So this is my house here. You get an aerial view, and then the pond next to it has walkways all around it that encircle it entirely. And if we go across here, this is my bomb area. So you have teams of people on helicopters. You guys can play in here later and bomb away, and I just won't save the day.
That's
and you can
cool.
just bomb away. There's this little group. I think there's about 17 different targets, and then there's more targets down here as well.
I like that though. Like,
yeah. When people started playing and bombing, it's like, well, why don't somebody make bomb areas, make targets, so then you can practice actually getting it in the center.
Nah, that's really cool. That is a really cool concept.
So it's like, because I had this huge area, it's like, what am I going to do here? And I thought, it could be bombing ground.
Bombing ground.
You need a good big space to put lots of bombs. Alrighty, so this is my tractor. It's not a race because the tractors are certainly not fast. So I call it a rugged ride or a rough ride.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're going to park ourselves here. I'm going to go to the other side. We have an easier access to the inside.
It's I would describe it maybe as not a speed course, but a technical challenge.
It's just it's an outback course kind of thing.
Yeah.
We can all have our own vehicles. What color would you guys like? You can take whatever one's like. I'll take whatever's left over.
She's going for purple.
All right, I'll go for the green. So out here, there is a starting line, not that it matters. So this is where we start. And for the most part, the gold walls will keep us in line, but I've put the ute through this course, and the ute just drives too smoothly, so it's not very fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's just too smooth. So there's definitely obstacles. We've got trees, we've got bumps, but if you do it right...
Racing against Ted Selly.
And you can go up and over, you can go off the side if you want, or whatever. But I decided, just make a fun course to play on. It doesn't have to be a race. And of course, there's wildlife everywhere. We've got wary moose as well as bush devils. Hello. Kangaroo also out. Then when you get
Really
to the
guardian.
jungly areas, you have to figure out how to weave in and out of the trees.
Ooh. Yeah, this is what's up. Here we go. Fast and furious, or slow and infuriating.
Yeah, these do not go fast. This is definitely a nice, low, bumpy ride.
Dinkum drifting.
Someone was talking about bones the other day. I don't remember whose video I was watching. It was like, oh, I want to put bones in. It's like, yeah, I put them down. It's like, just don't pop my tires. I'm good. Come on, you can do it.
Yeah.
You got it. You got to commit. You're good.
Hit the nos.
Into the jungle we go.
This is cool.
Like a nature tour. A backroading trail.
I like.
You have to go off the edge here, otherwise you're going to go the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to go the wrong way.
All right, puppy dog, out of the way.
Go, Ellie. Whee! Look at.
It was fun to kind of figure out all the different ways to decorate it, and it's like, okay, so that it made it more bumpy and more fun.
Oh, bonk. Bonk. Here. Hit the nos. There we go.
And of course, with doggy dens everywhere, so it's like, save the doggy dens. All right, so here you can go left or right.
And give Ellie a little bump.
Help her up.
Yep. Now she got it. She made it.
So you can go left or right at the top of the bin, but then you still have to end up at the same space. So.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Glad we have good tires. Those cactus look pretty fearsome. With the brew.
And the barrel racing here.
Oh, barrel racing. Oh. Look at Ellie go. Drifting. Do it.
Just don't lose it there. The wearing moves will come out and get you.
Oh, yeah, they'll, yeah.
All right, and then we're back into the forested area. This is where it gets really tricky. The pine forest is a little more challenging.
Oh. Hard mode.
And then you have to take it sharp right by the bush devils. Oh, I'm in front of a tree. I'm stuck.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
Here we go.
Yep, help you out.
All right, there we go.
Oh,
thank you.
I had a tree.
Ellie's gonna win the race.
Ellie's gonna win the race. Go, Ellie!
But yeah. So I don't know about you, like my rough terrains ride.
I like this a lot. This is really fun.
My Outback run.
Yes.
Everybody's making all these racetracks. It's like, I don't want to make a racetrack. Besides, tracks really aren't racing. I have a woo, but I don't have wary woos. I have regular woos, and they're not very tamed.
That was a blast.
That was.
I loved it so much.
Enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm actually going to cheat and just put mine in forward.
And yeah, it's a fantastic point that like we have the same tools and you came up with this idea.
I loved being able to make all the different terrains and all the different obstacles. It was kind of fun as to what to do next.
Yeah, you have a really good mix of terrains and everything.
All right. Ugh, back to the... All right. I think if we saw everything...
Awesome.
There's a bee.
Oh,
look at Ellie.
you have a bee. Ellie bee.
Sorry.
That's okay.
No problem.
Listen at me.
I caught a queen bee this morning on the island. It's like, oh look, a queen.
That's cool.
So other than, the mine, the Wary Moo course, which is not very exciting, but I could show it to you, but I don't think. Oh, you know what? Wait a second. My volcano. I forgot about the volcano. It's
How
a
could you
nightmare.
forget about the volcano?
I totally forgot about the volcano, and I have to figure out where I am on the island now. I need to mark my island because I'm just that lost. Where's my volcano? Oh, here it is. Okay.
Looking at the bombing run area on the map just looks really cool.
Yeah, the bomb area is fun. It does take a person to drive the helicopter. Hello. Sorry, don't fall off. Sending us on a little ride here in a circle because I'm so lost. Tarong, I don't know if you know Tarong, but he came over because he wanted to see an island that was more established. And it's like, okay. Because I said, oh, you have an established one and a not established one. Apparently, I have no idea where I'm going. Where? Okay, there we go.
That way.
Get my act together. And so he came over and I had it, well, Januki's not happy with me, but I showed him how to use the dev command. Or someone in chat actually showed him how to use the dev command as I was showing him around. And I said, well, we can get some bombs and you can bomb it. And I think he bombed for like a half an hour. He was having so much fun. He was like a child. He's so funny. He has definitely squirrel syndrome, without a doubt. All right, why am I not going the right way? Here we go. Come on. I don't spend much time on this island anymore. You can tell. This is my Moo course. Now I know where I am.
Oh, cool.
This is my Moo course here. It has also different terrains. Start and finish. Where my Moos live.
That's really cool.
My key farm. Everybody needs a key farm.
Ellie's familiar with the key farm.
All right, so we're going to be happy that we're at the volcano during the day because at night the lights make it really glitchy. It's glitchy anyways. It's better since the update, but this is my volcano.
Wow. Active volcano, of course.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty crazy.
And
So
that's
it's in the front, but not in the back.
Yeah.
Because volcanoes don't spill out on all ends. They only spill out usually on one side
Yeah.
or from underneath the ground.
And especially volcanoes that are not explosive. They just kind of like ooze out, lava.
Yeah.
So they're very like this is very accurate volcano as far as
They tried. It's got a little trickles here and there, but no, it's a volcano.
yeah.
It's like, what am I going to do? And it's like, let's make a volcano.
Well,
I
yeah.
haven't seen people make a volcano yet. I've seen pyramids and, things like that, but I haven't seen a volcano yet. It's like, all right, let's make a volcano. Don't
Yeah.
get yourself on fire. She's on
Ellie.
I got too close.
Yeah, it's a dangerous thing to climb. If you're going to climb it,
Oh.
climb the backside, but there's still areas that are very dangerous at the top.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're going to
I
climb
wanna-
it, this is the safest route right here.
I want to take a dangerous route. All right. All right, there's one. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ah!
Are you
Ah!
on fire? Of course he's
doesn't
on
learn.
fire.
I don't
He's
learn.
flying on
I
fire.
want to touch it. You said don't touch it. I want to touch it.
Where's the red button? I want to push it. This is cool.
But yeah, I like the volcano. And of course, every volcano should have its own little lagoon. So, put a lagoon next door. Once you get stressed out with the volcano, you can go relax at the lagoon.
Have some beachy drinks.
Doesn't have any bar yet. Doesn't have any sitting areas, but got bananas, so you can survive.
True.
Coconuts.
Coconuts.
Got coconuts and bananas. Got all sorts of fun stuff. But, yep.
That's a nice little waterfall over here.
Yeah, it's plain again. enough activity going to it before you have to. It's like, I just need a plain one back here. It doesn't need any extra. It's busy enough just getting here. But yeah, so this is peaceful.
Sweet. Very peaceful.
My thank you.
Well, let's find a place to sit, and then we'll go and visit your other island.
Okay. Go back to the real world. Have to wait for Ellie. You don't want to leave her behind at the lagoon. Everybody on?
Yes.
Everybody secure? No, I can probably find my way home better than my way here. It's bad when you don't play on an island for a couple of months. It's like, now where is that? So this is where I put all my trees for collecting wood when I was early in game and making resource areas.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there's a river home with a Zen garden. That might be
Zen
a good
garden.
place to. Yeah, let's go. Let's go put us down over here. We can sit over here and. I want more stuff for over here too. Forgot about the Zen garden.
I like a good Zen garden.
Yeah, I saw a Zen garden on, I think it was Instagram or Pinterest. Maybe it was Pinterest. And I thought, ooh, one of my guest houses could be a river house with a Zen garden. So.
Ah, Zen garden. Perfect.
So yeah. So
Come
we
on
have
over
a Zen
here.
garden.
All right. Well, let's do a little Q&A, shall we? First off, we'll start off with Miss Ellie Jelly. Ellie, do you have any questions for Debbos?
I don't. I don't know what to ask.
I know it's hard.
Really okay.
Yeah.
When did you guys start playing, Dinkum? Did you start playing last summer when it started?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Day one. And you said you started in January?
Yes, I didn't have a gaming PC. I am retired and I live with my son and his family. I have a basement suite, and my granddaughter had my son's old gaming PC, but she wasn't using it. She was using it a little bit for Minecraft, but then she went to her iPad. So around Christmas when they were decorating, he goes, "You still want the gaming PC?" And I was like, oh yeah. So he brought it down, and I waited till after the holidays so it wouldn't interfere with all the holiday activity.
Oh,
and then
right.
started right up, and
so
that was the end of it. That was the end of Animal Crossing. I have one incomplete island.
What?
But yeah.
What do you feel is like your favorite activity to do in Dinkum?
That's really hard because I kind of like the whole game. I like gathering resources at the beginning. Eventually I get tired of it, but I still enjoy gathering resources. I love all the animals. I love that we have vehicles. I mean, it's just a step up from Animal Crossing.
Yes.
The decorating is a little limited, but it's still a good challenge for my mind. And I like that. You know, being older, I like to challenge myself to make sure that I'm paying attention and thinking of new things and being creative. And as much as I'm sitting around doing it, which probably is the best for my body.
So if there is one item that you would bring into Dinkum from Animal Crossing, what would that be?
Ooh, the hammock.
The hammock.
Cool. I need the hammock.
Nice.
I love the hammocks. Oh, especially for the summer builds right now. I mean, because we don't ever get winter here, it's like we could use hammocks year round. We can have them in the woods. We can have them on the beach, in the backyards, in the gardens. Which is funny because I rarely use them in Animal Crossing, but I could definitely see myself using them here.
Oh yeah.
I don't put the swing in my builds yet, but I know that they're available through the dev command, but I haven't. I'm waiting.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you want to make sure that just kind of, PSA, always make sure your game is backed up anyways.
Yes.
And just be careful with stuff that hasn't been like implemented and everything. But
I think because I don't do crazy builds, I mean, I would be disappointed if I lost my island, but I wouldn't be devastated. Be like, okay, so that makes something new.
You're like, time for a new island. Let's go.
Yeah, no biggie.
Animal Crossing, much different. You lose your island, it's oof.
Oh,
Bad
I
day.
don't know. I have 14 dream addresses in Animal Crossing, so it's like, no, I'm good.
I was going to say that because you had told us that, and I could never delete my first island on Animal Crossing.
It took me 2.5 years to delete my first island. I bought a second Switch. I bought a second Switch in August of 2020 because I wanted another island and I wanted a southern and a northern hemisphere. So I could just restart my southern one again and again and again. And it wasn't until after I did my Breath of the Wild build on Animal Crossing that I wasn't willing to get rid of that.
Excellent.
So that's when I reset that island. But that was 2.5 years in. So that was, yeah. And now I have a third Switch, but I'm not going to put Animal Crossing on it. I'm not. No.
Gonna keep it clean.
Well, I'm not playing it as much, and I have one incomplete island that I need to complete at some point when I find myself bored, which I don't know. I don't find myself bored very often.
Yeah. So what kind of projects are you working on lately on your island? It could be this island or it could be your other island.
So this island, I'm just kind of adding things as things are added into the game at this point. So there's plenty of room to add in new buildings, new characters, new build ideas when we get the items. On my other island, I'm starting to make a botanical garden. I was trying to figure out what to do. I've made a frilly canyon. I carved out a bigger lake. I've got a bottle tree reserve area. It's a fairly new island, so it's not fully established yet. Though I've spread out more, but it has so many doggy dens, so many. But I want to make a botanical gardens, and I've got a couple of builds on it right now that I've created. So it's getting there slowly, which is fine. Yeah,
excellent.
Yeah.
And I think we'll do one last question. And
okay,
where do you like to get your inspiration from? And I know this is kind of a broad question because, everybody gets their inspiration from different places. And I know Ellie, for example, she gets hers from experience and just kind of, I don't know, she's a wizard. She cooks things up in her head. But where do you get your inspiration from?
I think from watching other people build things and go, oh, I like that, but I want it like this. So probably from other Dinkum players, truthfully.
That's cool.
Like I said, the racetracks are fun, but not my thing. So making the rugged track, I mean, I do have a moo racetrack, but I didn't get the wary moos. And I don't have a giant garden. Everything's in reasonable size that I can manage it myself.
Yeah. It's fun to kind of see those things and not necessarily just, copy paste into your island, but to just kind of say, oh, that's interesting. How can I mix that up or even take like a very, very tiny sliver of it and really just remix it into your own thing.
Exactly. Like my mermaid area, my mermaid lagoon, I saw someone put a house underneath the water and I went, well, that's interesting, but what if you just build the house interiors and just make different rooms underneath the water and make it a whole living space for underwater people?
That's awesome. Yeah, that is very creative. And I know me and Ellie have appreciated the photos and stuff that you posted, and we always look forward to more creations from Debbos.
Well, I thank you. I enjoy it. I really do. And I love our community. Our community is so marvelous.
I know. It's I think the Animal Crossing community probably just got tired for a while.
Yeah, well, they burnt out. Yeah.
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 All right.
I think when Animal Crossing returns, we will all return with it. So.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Someday.
Someday.
Exactly.
And
Someday.
and I have to give major props to James, and I know we all do, but
Oh,
I think James is setting the bar for the next Animal Crossing. Like, Nintendo better watch out. I'm just saying.
I hope Nintendo's paying attention.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they're awfully arrogant. I don't know.
Very true.
All right, cool. Well, we'll wrap up this tour. Thank you, Debbos, for having us, and
Thank you for coming. It's nice to have you on my island of Peaceful.
absolutely.